Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Underrail Expedition. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that it chose to join me today as we come back to Captain Marith and his crew of genocidal murderers. It's fine. We did the genocide last episode. It's not really called genocide, it's just a whole faction. But they all died, I think. Did I actually end up killing them, or did I just bail? I don't remember. It has been a few days since I recorded the last episode, and I made my way over here. Captain Marith. Captain Marith seems surprised to see you. Corporal, you're alive. I thought we had lost you. I see you aren't a revolting green husk of your former self, which is a positive thing. I see you don't know how to use the word husk. You don't say husk of. No, actually you do. Husk of your former self, just not in this sense. You would say husk of your former self if I was, like, decayed, but that's not what happens with the thing. It transforms me. It also means that it is possible for him to have a dialogue for when I arrive here all mutated, which is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. We could try that. That'd be interesting. But unfortunately, it takes a huge amount of time to get over here all slow and whatnot, because you are very slow as a mutant, which is a shame, because they're just as fast in combat, as far as I can tell. Anyway, you left me... let's not be... I am the Invictus, I am invincible. Let's not be aggressive toward him, because we're siding with him, and also it's not a surprise to anybody, ever, at all. That's because I'm the Invictus. I am invincible. Oh, it must be a southerner thing. I don't understand. Oh, wait, you're talking about the arena. Oh, right, I forgot about the arena. That's a good point, actually. Whatever you say, Corporal, you are really amusing. In the end, what matters is the most is that the free drones are gone. Well, not all of them. Some are scattered throughout South Underrail, but their main lair is gone for good. As for us, we were just saying goodbye. Our work here is done, right, Des? I want to get as far away from these probably. Yeah. I want to get as far away from these ratters as I can. I feel like I'm gonna get a disease or something. Charming, isn't she? Oh, and would you mind telling me the name of that idiot that rigged the mutagen, so that we can make sure he doesn't make the same mistake again? Wait a minute, what? Oh, the same mistake again. Right. I was like, what? I did it myself. No, actually, was it him? No, it was me. No. He means the one that made the device that we used to release the mutagen. Or, I suppose, saying made, it's just tie them together, really, at this point. It was Will, one of the merchants. Never heard of him. Will, stupid name. Like Todd. We'll take care of it, Corporal. Don't worry. Are we leaving, Julius? The lady is impatient. We have to move, I'm afraid. No rest for the wicked. So do you have any more questions before we leave? No. No, I do not. I'm not. I gained 3 experience. See you later, Des. Did I say Tess before? It's not. Well, I guess that's that. Did you notice how she doesn't giggle when it's in her dialogue with him? And before, the first time we get introduced, when we get introduced to her, she also doesn't giggle. She only giggles in her own dialogue, which is indicative of the way this game is written, which is, by a single person, one character at a time, and it takes a lot of time, and, yeah, that's just, probably should have been retroactively changed, because I'm pretty sure Captain Marith's dialogue was written before Des's. Or maybe the other way around, and when his dialogue was written, the writer just forgot that she's supposed to giggle every time, which is very endearing, and everybody loves it. Cathcart. Corporal, I was informed by Captain Marith that the mission was a complete success. I'm glad you're alive, soldier. No, I'm a corporal. No, soldier means it's not a... Soldier is everything, I think. That's what I like to see, a survivor. Also, the CAU will be leaving soon, if they haven't done so already. Good riddance. As for you, you deserve some R&R. Payment for both missions done under Captain Marith's command is waiting for you, plus a small bonus. You know where to collect it. Really? Do I know where to collect? Is that it? Nancy, do you have... No, she just sighs. Okay, she never talks. She's just, no. She's not gonna do that. Okay, well, let's see them leave. No, I mean, we're not gonna see them leave, but the point is, when we leave the map, they get out of here. Which might trigger a new dialogue. So, this is all for this quest line. Yeah, Consul Oliver is over here. He doesn't say anything, which is a bit of a letdown. Aw. Really? Wow. So the Protectorate doesn't have more quest lines? Or more quests after this? I mean, it is a big mission. Fraser, give me the money. Yeah, I have a lot of options. I'm here for my pay. Thank you very much. And came to collect my pay. Yes, I was informed that, let's see, 2 missions plus a bonus. Oh, there it is. Yeah, just give me the money. Let's see, I forgot his voice as well. So there's nothing here, apart from the barter. He doesn't have that much money. Does he actually want my stuff? Plasma grenades? Yeah, I can't equip them right now. Highly explosive grenades. How many grenades do you need? He needs 6 grenades, which means I can sell those, auto that, and everything is good. Because I think... Oh, it's United Stations dollars, so yeah, we're good. We're good with that. Trade. Just get rid of them. Which is always nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's look at our missions. So the Protectorate is indeed complete. That's quite interesting. So I still have the issue with the Tunneler. That is probably not bugged. This game, I don't remember quests being bugged, which is fantastic, actually. It's a testament to dedication and good programming and good strategizing for making these quests. I don't remember any quest being bugged or like uncompletable, but I don't know how to complete it, so I might have to look it up. Gorski wants you to find a way to re-enter the well, yeah. So Gorski's actually those might be the next. No, they're not the next thing that we need to do. They might be things that we need to do, but it's just. It's just side quest stuff for Gorski. And we can do the... Let's lower the volume here. The Tchort missions right now. Because we have been waiting for them. Or for that, for a while. Because if I'm not mistaken, as I said before, it actually... Let's see. To the university? Let me look and make sure that it is the university. Tchort Institute. Yeah, there's definitely a metro there, so it is to one of these things. Just save the game there. Epion Lab. Yeah, it's probably to the university. Is it called the university at all, ever, in any location? Well, let's find out. It is here, so, I don't know. Anyway, the point is, this is the main quest. They have the cube, or the tesseract, or whatever it's supposed to be. Of course, it can't be a tesseract, because that's a four-dimensional object, and the fourth dimension, as far as we know, is the gravity. Well, it's anything really. Talking about dimensions, we usually talk about 3 dimensions, but well, the 3 dimensions that we talk about are very much representative in 2 dimensions themselves. It's called the. Actually, I think it is related to the theory of information. The reason why everything can be distilled down to bits. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it is that. And that's why it's 2-dimensional. And also related to the reason why the universe might be a hologram. You know, might not... It's complicated. It's not a hologram, naturally, as a hologram in science fiction. That's not what it stands for. It's a mathematical construct. But it has to do with that. I'm not really sure if the theory of information is connected to that, though. I need to read into that. But anyway, the point is, 4 dimensions don't exist. Tesseracts only exist as mathematical constructs. Or, well, actually, I say that. Cubes only exist as mathematical constructs. There's nothing in reality that is a geometrical shape. It's always the way we interpret the reality that is a geometrical shape. So every geometrical shape, tesseract for 3-dimensional or 4-dimensional, it doesn't matter. Every geometrical construct is a... It's all in our heads, really. It's a... What did I call it? A mathematical. Yeah, a mathematical construct. It's like letters. Letters don't exist in reality. It's only the ink and the lights in your computer. The letters are the way we interpret them. And they can exist there on purpose, or they cannot. They can, can exist not on purpose. They could be random. Although it is very unlikely that there are random letters. Although they do exist. It's it's called, when you see letters or other things in clouds, for example. Yeah, it's basically that. It's got a whole explanation for it. Anyway, let's talk to this fellow over here, the Freitor Denzil. And I'm going to have to make a voice. I'm going to make the voice depending on their face. And I don't think we talked to them already. The man seems somewhat uneasy as you come near him. Even though you are unable to see his face, what you are able to notice That's all one sentence for one, and I'm not really sure how it starts. What you are able to notice how his body language expresses his apprehension. Is probably this, missing the word is. What you're able to notice is how his body language expresses his apprehension. He is unable to stand completely still. He either taps his foot, or crosses and uncrosses his arms, or nervously looks all around him. When you near him, it's like a Sims character from The Sims 1. When you near him, you notice a symbol on his uniform, a circular eye with 2 tentacles sprouting from it, similar to the symbol on the large doors behind him. Soon he appears with he speaks with a voice that sounds tense and hasty in one moment and cold in the other. And he does that all in one sentence that is, what is it? I'm not sure how I'm gonna make a voice that is tense and hasty in one and cold in the other. I think you can be tense, cold, and hasty all in the same, so I'm just gonna go with that. Who are you? Are you one of the Tchortists? I'm a Freitor Denzil, and yes, I am a Tchortist. In case you haven't noticed, you're standing at the entrance to the Institute of Tchort, and all these robed guards, Rassophors are their name, are its members as well. We are here to preserve safety of the Institute, and so be careful of your actions during your time here. You got your answer, now leave me alone. Can you tell me more about Tchortism and the Institute of Tchort? No, I don't have time for it. I'm busy. Not even for a few words? Come on, I'm not asking you to give me the full history of the organization. Although you might give me the full history of the organization, because I have been playing this game since the beginning, and I know how it goes. Let's find out. He does have an enormous paragraph right off the bat, and a continue, which means that he has another enormous paragraph right off the bat, if you insist. The Institute of Tchort is an institution centered around Tchort, a magnificent creature whose sole existence is a source of unimaginable knowledge and is an inspiration to all Tchortists. Ever since our founder, Aiden, first studied Tchort's genome, he discovered the potential to improve mankind, to direct human evolution towards new heights. Tchort is evolution. Evolution is Tchort. One cannot go without the other. And now, since you got a brief summary, you are going to leave me alone. I have important work to do. I would like to become a member of your organization. I'm sorry, but we can't accept new members at this particular time. We are full, so to say. As you can see, if you were to look around you, all these people here are waiting to join the Institute. But alas, as I have already mentioned, we cannot accept new members. Still, that doesn't stop them from waiting, which is to be respected. Tchort might reward their wait, but not at this time, unfortunately. Well, I don't think you understand me. I really want to become a Tchortist. What? What's the matter with you? Are your ears vestigial? It's like you can't hear me properly. We do not accept new members. Now buzz off. Buzz off? Is that your answer? I'm so disappointed. I never even suspected that a representative of such a grand and enchanting organization such as the Institute of Tchort would say something so foul to me. I was willing to dedicate the rest of my days to Tchortism, and to happily spend those very days surrounded by men and women, brothers and sisters, who are above all the low-life scum inhabiting the rest of Underrail. Magnificent Tchort, you must be some inbred bastard who lost the ability to understand human language several generations ago. He makes a short pause to allow some of the steam to come out, and apparently this figurative steam to figuratively come figuratively out, and prevent him from exploding, figuratively speaking. Look, you don't want to be disturbing an Freitor. I can order these Rassophors here to cull you instantly, and they wouldn't even flinch. Well, they would, because they need to, flinch. Otherwise, they can't operate their weapons. Even flinch, I mean. Freitor, flinch means do a little movement. You're saying that they wouldn't even do a little movement And they would still call me. That could be possible. I mean, either way. Order them anything you want, but I'm standing ground here. I want to join the Institute, and I'm willing to do anything to achieve that goal. Mostly because I just quick-saved, and I fear nothing. Something tells you, despite him looking just angry on the outside. Narrator, please don't be just sarcastic. What do you even mean with a quote-unquote just? I don't even know. Shut up, narrator. Despite him looking angry on the outside, the inside is turning into a ball of plasma. So it's even worse, right? Reaching temperatures high enough, figuratively speaking, high enough to ignite, figuratively speaking, nuclear, figurative, nuclear, and nuclear, figurative, fission being the figurative one. Suddenly, he cools down, figuratively speaking, and his tone and of voice becomes calmer, losing the red, figurative, red, hot, again, edge, again. Everything is figurative, and I'm not sure why. Why are you doing this to me? Because it's not how... That's weird. Narrator, shut up, don't say anything. Anything you say? Anything you say. Interestingly, there is, well, an issue we could use some help with. Do tell. We have an issue with a missing figurine, a very important metal figurine. It was stolen from us and we need it back. Now we aren't precisely sure who did it, but we suspect those devolved lunatic inbreds to be behind the theft. They taint everything they touch with their filthy hands. The metal figurine depicts a man reaching for the surface, capital S, surface. Up there, if you can find it, we might make a deal with you, joining us, sister. Oh, a deal about you joining us, that's, yeah. I think I have the figurine already. Because, of course, I explored everything, which is great, because that way we can just get past this. Where should I start looking for it? Well, our Rassafor scouts have learned some time ago that large groups of lunatics were seen in the vicinity of the Emporium shopping mall. That's west of here. If the lunatics are the ones who took the figurine, that would be the best start. What can you tell me about the lunatics? Culling material, no question about it. They are as mentally derailed as one can be, and are therefore extremely unpredictable. Their motives, patterns of thought, or anything about them is impossible to figure out. They are powerful psionics, mind you. And psychics? Should be psionics? Is that how we're called ourselves? Sure. And that's pretty much the only thing we're sure about them. Why would they want that figurine? I don't know. I don't think even they know. That is all under the assumption that they are the ones who stole the figurine. Yeah, that's true. I mean, but even if they weren't the ones who stole it, it is also... They wouldn't know why they would want it. But still, anyway. What's the deal with this figurine anyway? Why is it so important? I am not at the liberty to reveal that information to you. If you manage to retrieve it, then you'll find out more. Yeah, I'm just reading the options here. Is this the figurine you're looking for? Wait, you had it on you this whole time? Why didn't you tell me about it? Because I didn't know you were looking for it, even though I did. And I just asked other things. It's... never mind. Ah, yes, that is the figurine, all right. Where did you find it? In the big shopping mall west of here. You were right all along. The lunatics were the ones responsible for its theft. At least, I think they were. What's the matter? Well, I didn't really expect that someone like KHM, you would be able to actually retrieve the figurine. Even just locate it, let alone retrieve even from the clutches of whoever stole it. Yeah, whatever. I got you the figurine as you asked. Now let me in. I want to join the Institute of Tchort. A deal is a deal. Hand me the figurine and then I'll go inside and discuss your request with my superiors. It stays with me until you come back. You go talk to your superiors first and then you'll see the figurine again. I suppose that is acceptable, but don't leave the courtyard. I'll return soon. Wait a moment, I never caught your name? Carrie. Carrie. Although Alright, Carrie. Wait in front of the Institute here. I'll be back as soon as I talk to someone. Just be patient. Tchort guide you. No, it's not gonna guide me. I have hiccups. Because I'm gonna be staying here. And I'm skipping his narration because I'm sure it's full of sarcasm and figurative stuff and all that sort of stuff. Carrie, I talked to the Mediant and explained the situation to him. Therefore, the official word is as follows. You will be allowed to enter the Institute building, be interviewed, and if deemed fit, you will be offered the Institute of Tchort membership. All that is in exchange for the figurine you possess. Speaking of which, I would like to take it now, then I'll lead you inside. Can you finally tell me what the deal is with this figurine? That's how it should be phrased. Why is it so important to you? It is a part of a larger collection that is being assembled in celebration of the Institute of Tchort's 100th anniversary. Not birthday, that'd be... because it's not... Anyway, it's anniversary, that's how it... Yes. Indeed, Foundry was... was commissioned to create this beautiful work of art and send it to us. After some unfortunate delays, it was due to finally arrive, but the carriers of the figurine were intercepted. I was tasked to mobilize troops and retrieve it, and that is exactly what I did, with your help. Soon it will be back in Idine's hands, as it should be. Happy? Now, if you'll let me have the figurine, I'd be glad to show you the interview room. Alright, take this. And off we go, with a lot of figurative things. The reason why the reason why that the usage of figurative speech there doesn't make sense or is not good is because you use figurative stuff to be more lyrical, but more importantly to not have to describe everything, to leave something to the imagination. And when you make figurative speech very big or very long about how, you know, very detailed, you're just taking the piss, basically. Imagine if I say, like, I am like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of angry, like, my blood is boiling. If I say my blood is boiling, obviously I'm not being literal, which is why it's figurative. And you just say my blood is boiling, and it leaves to your imagination what exactly is happening. You can figure it out yourself. That's not where figurative comes from. It might be where figure it out comes from, though. But anyway, the point is, I say my blood is boiling. I'm not going to tell you my blood is now igniting to the point of ebullition, which in the case of blood is the, or whatever word it's for that. In the case of blood, it's some degrees, and it is now turning into air or like vapor inside of my veins, which is very bad for my health, or normally would be if the fact or something, it's just nonsense. Just don't do that. Just if you use figurative speech, you're doing it for brevity, basically, or not. Also for lyricism, but it could be for brevity as well, in the sense that, you know, brevity allows for the reader's imagination to, you know, fill in the gaps. Which is really good, and is one of the reasons why writing is so, or can be so smart, is because you can, you know, you fill in the gaps. It's not right there in front of you, like in movies or whatever. Although in movies you can also fill in the gaps. There's a lot of cinematic techniques that mimic that sort of the power of imagination. But the point is, don't talk about his lava something or other and do quote marks and whatnot. It's just. It's exhausting, honestly. So I have to vent by rambling. I'm sorry. Anyway, because I know I'm exhausting, so there you go. If Freighter Denzel is in here... Wait a minute, didn't I talk to you? Get inside. The prepostor will be with you... What did you say? Shortly, that's the word. The prepostor, that's how that word, or that, not that letter, but that mixture is said. In ecclesiastical Latin... In restored Latin, it would be praepostor, I think, because I think that's from the Latin. And we're gonna be here for a while, not just because the game is taking control away from us, but also because I know what's to come. I think I know what's to come. The room you are in made you claustrophobic and uneasy from the start, not necessarily by the fact that the room is indeed small, but by how small your pool of options becomes should something unwelcome occur. You had prepared yourself for the worst, knowing that you would be in an unfamiliar place where anything is possible and could go. Well, you're mixing that head over there. You prepared yourself for the worst, knowing that you will be in an unfamiliar place, whatever. Well, seeing this beautiful woman dressed in a black robe which is almost inappropriate. That is almost inappropriate. That almost inappropriately flows. What do you mean almost inappropriately flows? That inappropriate. Oh, right. It's not quite inappropriate, but it's almost inappropriate over her feminine features, accenting them enough even for the blind to see. What? No. What? Oh, the typos. She's hot. I believe it's the hot that she is, and our character doesn't appreciate loose-fitting clothes, which she probably. It's fine for her not to appreciate that. The deathly robe, it's deathly, envelops her arresting face, like black oil being spilled over a shiny lump of gold. Her striking olivine-colored eyes immediately meet yours. Her smooth face, free of imperfections, seems like it has been crafted out of marble by several of the finest artists in existence working together. Her golden hair, if I didn't know better, I would think this is an illusion. Her golden hair, mostly concealed by the sinister hood, still manages to gently flow out of it and present its luxuriance. Her voice is much akin to her appearance. You know what I'm gonna make her voice be, don't you? You know, right? Do you know? You know. It has a distinct seductive charm. It resonates with appeal and warmth, and while being mostly level, it never becomes monotone, nor boring.
Tchort is evolution. I would like to welcome you to the Institute of Tchort, postulant. My name is Amelia, and I am the Institute's praepostor. Your name is Carrie, if I am not mistaken.
That is correct. It's a pleasure to meet you, praepostor. She gives you a soft smile.
The pleasure is mutual, Carrie. Despite the current situation, you have somehow managed to find yourself before me, MMHMM. The Ifrator was very convincing when he spoke to the rest of us about your deeds. Now, know that we are making an exception for you, just for you. For I am sure the Ifrator told you our institution is not accepting new members. Now I'd like to ask you several preliminary questions, general in nature, before we advance this interview. So are you interested in joining the Institute of Tchort and becoming a Tchortist? Is that correct?
Yes, that is indeed correct.
MMHMMMM. Tell me something of yourself, Carrie. Where are you from?
South Gate Station, I believe. I think. I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me what guides you through life? What motivates you? Try to give me a concise answer.
And by concise, you mean the biggest answers that we have normally access to? That's kind of funny. The game usually gives us short lines for us to say. Especially what guides you through life. Money is a concise answer. Or, helping people. Or, no, it's the biggest lines that we have. Anyway, we're out of time for the day, so I'm gonna read them, and I'll choose one in the next episode. For right now, have hiccups. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.